Hello and welcome to Brit Reacts to Bollywood. And I want to say to all of my friends around the world, Namaste, Assalamu Alaikum, Sat Sri Akal Ji, Vanakkam, to you and yours wherever you are. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. I hope that you're enjoying yourselves. It's cold out in London, a little bit windy, a little bit rainy, as we would expect. I've been watching some really interesting videos from the 90s from Bollywood, from Mumbai, Hindi culture films. And I know I've had a lot of suggestions regarding other language films and things like that. I want to find things that are classics, that are recognized as works of meaning. I'm going to go over the previous suggestions, and I'd love any further ones that you can give wherever you are. And I've been looking mainly at Shah Rukh Khan and Juhi Chawla for quite a while, but I am going to look now slightly earlier at the late 50s, something which probably our parents don't even remember or know. So this is something from 1957, and it's the film PYAASA. Now, I have to just start with this poster. This is one of the most profound, beautiful posters I've seen in Bollywood history. There was a style of this kind of poster, and I just think it's the most authentic, beautiful painting style that you use an actual artist's illustrations and paintings to create the atmosphere. And this is quite common of the 50s and 60s, this kind of poster, and the 70s actually, where you've got something which kind of represents the relationship. It's not literal. So you've got this female character here closing her eyes in some kind of repose, meditation, emotion, something going on there. And you've got this man sort of leaning down, looking smart, but he's just touching her head with his cheek. It's a very small gesture, but it's something profound and beautiful. And there's something very deep about this painting. I love the yellow background, the light touch of the shades and colors. Very expressionist. And we have great typeface here for PYAASA, and it says Guru Dutt Films Limited, and there's a little bit in Hindi, and there's a lot in the English Latin kind of alphabet, so I can read it. Guru Dutt, S.D. Burman, Sahir. This is a really nice example of the kind of mysterious element of advertisements for films. These kinds of adverts from this period were literally just posters, and they're works of art in many cases because they're just giving a sense of the film. They can't give you pieces of the action. They just give a sense of what the film's about, and it's really an art form, and I find it beautiful. So this is a really good example of that. Translated from Hindi, PYAASA means thirsty. It's a Hindi drama film directed and produced by Guru Dutt, who also stars in the film alongside Mala Sinha, Wahida Raymond, and Johnny Walker. Set in Calcutta, the film tells the story of Vijay, played by Dutt, a disillusioned Urdu poet whose works are underestimated by publishers and criticised for focusing on social issues rather than romantic themes. This is interesting, the tension between a sort of romance story and a social critique, which is a really interesting form of film. The narrative follows Vijay's encounters with Gulabo, Wahida Raymond, a kind-hearted prostitute, and Meena, played by Sinha, his former girlfriend. Gulabo helps him get his poetry published, leading to the success of his works and the development of a romantic relationship between the two. The film went on to become one of the most commercially successful movies of the year. Today it's regarded as a classic and is considered one of the greatest films in Indian cinema. Directed by Guru Dutt. Screenplay by Guru Dutt. Story by Guru Dutt. Produced by Guru Dutt. Starring Guru Dutt. I really admire the fact that you've got somebody who really drove this story and this film and this production company. So I have to really take my hat off to that, because that is a lot of roles. Let's take a look at this song. It's SAR Jo TERA CHAKRAYE. So MOHAMMED RAFI is the singer. And it's got the classic Johnny Walker. I'm not sure that I've seen a whole video with just Johnny Walker. Let's take a look. Lovely set.
तेरा चकराए या दिल डूबा जाए आजा प्यारे पास हमारे काहे घबराए काहे घबराए सर जो तेरा चकराए या दिल डूबा जाए आजा प्यारे पास हमारे काहे घबराए काहे घबराए.
Great clowning. Really unusual expressions. A real character actor. Wow. Nice shot as well.
गंज रहे ना खुशकी जिसके सर पर हाथ फिरा दूं चमके किस्मत उसकी तेल मेरा है मुस्की गंज रहे ना खुशकी जिसके सर पर हाथ फिरा दूं चमके किस्मत उसकी सुन 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 अरे बेटा सुन इस चंपी में बड़े बड़े गुण सुन 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 अरे बेटा सुन इस चंपी में बड़े बड़े गुण लाख दुखों की एक दवा है क्यों ना आजमाए काहे घबराए सर जो तेरा चकराए या दिल डूबा जाए आजा प्यारे पास हमारे काहे घबराए
This looks like a colonial coastal city or tropical.
प्यार का हो बेझगड़ा या बिजनेस का हो रगड़ा सब लफड़ों का बोझ हटे जब पड़े हाथ एक तगड़ा प्यार का हो बेझगड़ा या बिजनेस का हो रगड़ा सब लफड़ों का बोझ हटे जब पड़े हाथ एक तगड़ा सुन 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 अरे बाबू सुन इस चंपी में बड़े बड़े गुण सुन 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 अरे बाबू सुन इस चंपी में बड़े बड़े गुण लाख दुखों की एक दवा है क्यों ना आजमाए काहे घबराए सर जो तेरा चकराए या दिल डूबा जाए आजा प्यारे पास हमारे काहे घबराए नौकर हो या मालिक लीडर हो या पब्लिक अपने आगे सभी झुके हैं क्या राजा क्या सैनिक नौकर हो या मालिक लीडर हो या पब्लिक अपने आगे सभी झुके हैं क्या राजा क्या सैनिक सुन 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 अरे राजा सुन इस चंपी में बड़े बड़े गुण सुन 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 अरे राजा सुन इस चंपी में बड़े बड़े गुण लाख दुखों की एक दवा है क्यों ना आजमाए काहे घबराए सर जो तेरा चकराए या दिल डूबा जाए आजा प्यारे पास हमारे काहे घबराए
Massage, oil massage, champi, sir, whatever makes you confused or makes your heart sick, come to us, dear. Why should you be afraid? Why be worried? Massage, oil massage, sir, whatever makes you confused or makes your heart sink, come to us, dear. Why should you be afraid? Why be worried? The oil is mine, the smile is there, the happiness is not there. May the luck shine on the one on whose head I turn my hand. Listen, listen, listen. Hey, son, listen. Great qualities in this champi. There is a medicine for millions of sorrows. Why not try it? Why be worried? Why be worried? Bum. Wow, what a fun video. And it's very entertaining to watch Johnny Walker harassing random people and doing quite violent massages on their heads and their necks. It was funny. It was nice to see the reaction of those actors playing the smaller roles there as well. The harassment, the stress. I think it's a very curious window into that film. Sense of plot and character there. It's not an empty video. I think this is a really interesting scene from the film because it is a social commentary. There's a sort of underclass in Calcutta there represented. This guy is literally approaching people on the street trying to earn money by doing something with his hands, something simple. And he's not particularly well trained by the looks of it. And you get a sense of that time, people in sort of 1950s Western wear and colonial sort of facades of buildings and walls and street lamps and stuff. A sort of strange twilight of the old world emerging into a new world. And there is definitely a social commentary element here of this film, of different classes of people. And I'd be very interested to see if there are other songs from the film which may illustrate that more. Let me know what you think. Obviously, this is a film that most people would not remember watching in their youth because it was from 1957. So this is kind of fresh material for a lot of us to look at. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to see if there's anything else you could recommend, particularly with Johnny Walker, who I think is a really mysterious and unusual a character actor who's got a lot of appeal in terms of his unusualness. All right, let me know. I am your Brit reacting to Bollywood. I wish you a wonderful week. This is such a nice taste of the 50s in Bollywood. Let me know your thoughts. Chin chin, cheerio. Thank you very much.